Hey guys, Kian here from the Rocket Hideout, coming at you with another top 10 Pokemon video. This time I'm going to be doing my top 10 Pokemon for the fire typing, so let's just jump into it. Number 10. Number 10 on the list, we have Magcargo. Oh man, I really love this fire type Pokemon, but damn, he sucks ass. I love the way this Pokemon looks. It's a lava snail that came from a slug, but in battle, it's just so dog shit and it's hard to use. Magcargo dies from literally everything. Even though it's not good in battle, it's still super fucking cool to look at or have. I remember when I was heading through Mount Ember and Emerald, I caught a Slugma and super trained it into Magcargo as fast as I could. I first saw this Pokemon in Coliseum, and ever since then, it had like a special place in my heart, even though it sucks. Number 9. Number 9, we have Torkoal. When me and my brother saw Torkoal, we lost our shit. We've never seen a turtle Pokemon like this when it came out. I think that was back during Generation 3. Me and my brother always had this rivalry when it came to Pokemon years ago. We would fight with each other over who gets to use Torkoal on their team, because we didn't like to copy each other, so we wouldn't have duplicates of each other's Pokemon on each other's team. So we would take turns using it until we get tired of the Pokemon. Other than that, it has a really good ability, Drought, which is super useful on sunny day teams, and Ash even had a Torkoal in the anime, which makes this Pokemon even cooler. Number 8. The number 8 spot is reserved for Camerupt. I think everyone remembers fighting Maxie's Camerupt, which I think is really iconic for the Pokemon. On top of that, ever since Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, we got to see a whole new different side of Camerupt with the introductions to Mega Evolutions. A lot of people were freaking out and were with the hype. Overall, Camerupt has a decent fighting power due to its Mega, but also the way it looks adds to it as well. Since Camerupt kind of resembles a camel, but it's more like a fire camel. I really like this fire type Pokemon, and that's why it came into the number 8 spot for this list. Number 7. The number 7 spot is one of my favorite fire type Pokemons ever. For number 7, let me introduce to you Houndoom. Houndoom is one of the OG fire and dark type Pokemons for Generation 2. Not only that, but Houndoom also resembles a Hellhound from Legends and Mythoses. Houndoom was also one of the Gen 2 Mons, the few Gen 2 Mons to be getting Mega Evolutions, which makes it look even nastier, and it's fucking dope. There's more bones coming out of it. I love its whole aesthetic, and I love the fact that it's a fire and dark type, since the dark typing makes it somewhat evil, I guess, and this adds more to this Pokemon's personality. So you can imagine what would happen if you're walking down an alley in the city, and you hear or see Houndoom. You're finna get fucked up, son. In terms of battling, it's kind of frail. I have no idea why, but it is, and it's packing some high special attack and some heat. I love Houndoom, but I wish it was stronger. Other than that, I'm glad I added it to the number 7 spot on this list. Number 6. Bringing up the rest of the competition is Magmar, coming into the number 6 spot. Magmar is one of my favorite Gen 1 fire-type Pokemons. I was going to add Magmortar to this list, but I decided to add Magmar instead because it looked a lot cooler in my opinion, since it has 6 spikes and a tail with that duck beak. Magmar, I'd say, is okay for a middle stage evolution, and its access to Eviolite makes it bulky as hell too. Its whole aesthetic is cool, and it lives in volcanoes, and sometimes it can be aggressive. When I played first gen for the first time, I would spend hours trying to get me a Magmar, but once I got it, it was over for my brother. I'm saying GG easy. I think Magmar during its time was decently strong, but now not anymore. Other than that, that's why I added it as a number 6 on this list. Number 5. My favorite starter in the Generation 1 games has to be Charizard. Charizard is an iconic Pokemon, and some would even say it's also the logo right next to Pikachu for the Pokemon franchise. The best trainers in the world use Charizard, and some trainers in the anime also used it like Red or Ash. Charizard is one of the best fire types you can have due to its decent bulk and its access to a Mega Evolution. Also, having Charizard is just a classic pick out of all the Pokemons that you can have on your team. The design of Charizard is also cool. You know, it's a dragon. Who doesn't want a fire-breathing dragon? And I think its shiny is better than the OG color, except for its Mega Evolution X. It's kinda but other than that, it's just sick. I feel like I couldn't make this fire type list without adding Charizard. I think adding Charizard is a must in any fire type list, and that's why it's the number 5 for this video. Number 4. Bringing up the number 4 spot is Typhlosion on this list, another fire starter. I remember the first time I played Soul Silver for the first time, I was so hyped to start off with a Cinderbolt in order to evolve it into a Typhlosion. The first time I ever had a Typhlosion was in Emerald back when I was 10. I had a neighbor in these apartments I used to live in, and he used a Game Shark in order to help me get the Johto starters. That I later evolved, of course. I remember a lot of iconic battles with Typhlosion. On top of On top of that, the first time I ever used Typhlosion was actually in Gen 3 on Coliseum when you get Lava from Mount Battle. I love the design of this Pokemon since it's like a fire badger or like a fire hedgehog. And I also love the flames that comes out of its back. Well, it's more like its neck, I guess. And I love how aggressive it looks. I think a lot of people really love Typhlosion, even though he's alright in battling. Not the strongest mon, but still one of the coolest to look at. Number 3. Next up for number 3, we're bringing you a very popular fire type, I think. And the fire type on the number 3 spot is Chandelure. It's a fire and ghost type with very high special attack, making its fire and ghost type attacks deadly, but it's somewhat frail. It's almost like a glass cannon, except that it can probably take like 2 or 3 hits best. So most people run a substitute set with it so that it doesn't get completed shit on in battle. In terms of design, I think it's really aesthetic that it turns from a candle to a lamp and then a chandelier, which makes it really fun to look at and have on your box or party, or just to collect in general, really. It's one of the few Pokemon with the fire and ghost typing. I think the only one, really, so it makes it very unique. Overall, Chandelure is very sick and cool and well-made Pokemon, and it's worth the number 3 spot, I think. Number 2. So on the number 2 spot, we have a fantastic Gen 6 Pokemon, and I think it's actually pretty popular, and it's Talonflame. Talonflame is infamous back in Gen 6 due to his high bulk, high attack, and speed, making it almost 1 or 2 shot any Pokemon with Brave Bird. Other than that, its design is modeled after a Falcon, has the same typing as Charizard. Talonflame, I think, is very unique, and I love the sublime colors of gray, red, and black mixed in with its flying type aesthetic since it's a bird. I personally got 2 Talonflames at level 100 with 2 different sets. It's a really strong mon overall, even with the nerfs, but I think it's still worth to have, I believe. Alright, number 1. Oh yeah, boy. Now for the number 1. The number 1 spot is for the best fire type ever, even though I hate legendaries. I really love Entei from one of the legendary dogs. I was gonna add another fire type that isn't a legendary, but man, Entei just looks so freaking lit, dude. His main, his main is like a smoky cloud. Plus, in the anime, he's fucking big, like massive. And also, every time he like barks or roars, dude, a volcano explodes. This Pokemon design and lore is sick nasty, but he lacks the firepower you need when you could just use a better fire type. Like, for example, the ones I mentioned on the list. Other than that, it's one of my favorite fire types, if not my number 1 favorite fire type Pokemon. I've also remember seeing it in the anime too, and it's also appeared in a lot of the movies. Like I think the 3rd Pokemon movie, it's with that girl who turns her dad into an Entei. And I know the power of us. Ash is also trying to catch an Entei as well, but he fails. I've honestly wished I'd used Entei more, because I still don't use it as much as I want to, especially when I'm playing like Ubers or like UU or OU. But other than that, dude, like Entei owns the number 1 spot. If you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and turn the bell icon for more videos that I post. And if you agree with this video or disagree or have any opinions, make sure to let me know down in the comments down below. And also let me know what Pokemon videos I should do next after I finish this top 10 of every Pokemon type series. This is Keon from the Rocket Hideout signing out.